Let us now open the sleep diary and investigate the structure and its content. The first section is called the observational period. Here's where you write in 2 dates, the starting and the finishing date of the observational period. You do not need to start the period on Monday though. As a matter of fact, we will start it today. So write today's date next to the word from. Don't say today's not a good day to start, Alex, because blah blah blah, and insert your excuse. Put a little faith in me and start today. Because the sooner we get the ball rolling, the sooner you will get to sleep better. I promise that these first few days are going to be super easy, as you will only need to observe yourself and write down a few notes. No big changes will be required of you. So make it a quick pause of the recording and write down today's date now. The second section are the daytime metrics. Those metrics give us an overview of the common influencers or consequences of the ability to sleep that occur during the waking stage. Here, write the amount or quantity and the timing of the last case you ingested them before bedtime. For caffeine, keep in mind that it's not only in coffee, but also in teas, foods, supplements, and energy drinks. If you take any naps, write how many and the total sleep amount. The final two rows cover fatigue and sleepiness. There is a small difference between the two. Sleepiness is your daily tendency of wanting or needing to sleep. Commonly it is observed how fast your eyes are closing if you're not moving. Fatigue is a lack of physical or mental energy. Good synonyms would be tiredness or weariness. For observations of sleepiness and fatigue, write a number between 1 and 10, 1 representing when the element is not present, and 10 representing a situation when you are completely fatigued or sleepy during the day. Why are these two important at all, you may ask? Well, if you think about it, they represent the ultimate goal we want to achieve with sleep. We sleep so that we're not sleepy or tired during the day. Mind though that the fatigue can be a consequence of many other factors, so it's not always the best indicator of sleep effectiveness. Next section of the sleep diary are general observations, or a section for notes. Here you write your comments, observations, special daily occurrences, or what new techniques from this program you have implemented in your life. Why? So that you will be able to retroactively, meaning looking backwards, analyze what was happening with you, what you have tried, and what led to specific outcomes. The final section includes metrics that occur during the night. Let us examine them closer. Bedtime is the time you lay down in bed with the intention of falling asleep. Write the time in hours and minutes. Sleep onset latency, or SOL, is the required amount of time to fall asleep. Here you might say, but I'm not sure exactly how much time I need. You're correct, but you will not know the exact timing, and this is completely fine. Here's a short insight into the next parts of the course. Watching the time during the night is one of the most common bad habits and causes of insomnia. Okay, sounds good, but still, what do I write in then here, right? The question remains, sure. So write based on your gut feeling and compare your estimates with the previous nights. Let me give you an example. If you wake up and you would say that this night, wow, gosh, I really needed a lot of time to fall asleep, and you would decide to maybe write here 60 minutes. You could compare your results to previous days. If you wrote 60 minutes the day before, but you know that this night you did sleep a little better, you should adjust the timing you intend to write down. I hope this makes sense. Well, the bottom line is be practical, don't overcomplicate it, and whatever you do, never resort to watching the time in bed. Number of awakenings, the next point. Here we write the number of times you woke up during the night. Wake after sleep onset, or WASO, is the amount of time in minutes you were awake during the night after you fell asleep for the first time. So it's similar to SOL, except that it's during the night. Wake up time is the time you set your alarm clock, and time out of bed is the time when you actually left the bed and never returned. The difference between the two is terminal wakefulness. You could also call it a snooze time. Time in bed is the total amount of time you've spent in bed, or time out of bed minus the bedtime. Total sleep time is the net amount you've slept. You subtract the wake after sleep onset and sleep onset latency amounts from the time in bed. Sleep efficiency is the final metric we will be observing and is calculated by dividing total sleep time with the amount of time spent in bed. You write it in percentages. This is also the main metric that we aim to improve.